Hi everyone, it's Jeff from Mitosu Crafts and welcome to our channel for Fun Fold Friday. It is March the 14th, 2025 and I'm sharing with you our OnStage swap, which is a treat wrap treat box. It's not really a box, but yeah, let's get started. So yeah, we got this tiny hamburger treat from Costco. So we needed something to add some packaging for it, and I have got a piece of timeless Plaid DSP, which is 2 by 3 inches, so the same size of that. Copper clay, the same size, so 3 by 2. Another copper clay, which is 2 by 15/16 of an inch. 15/16, yes, so just slightly smaller than an inch. I've got a piece of another copper clay, which is 5 by 1/4 of an inch. And I have done some die cuts already. This die is from Birthday Celebration and it is the 0 die. You can use the small flowers from there as well. Cut 2 of those, but I did do the flowers from Country Flowers just because it cuts 2 different sizes and there's 2 of the same die from there. And also for each packaging I need 5 of the 0, but I have done that already. I've got the modern oval punch, and I've also pre-punched myself I think half an inch, but a circle die cut would work as well, like an inch. But that's all my pieces. I'll do some scoring with my Simply Scored. So the strip I've just scored at 1.5 inch just to get me started. I did score that as well at just over 3.5, but the second score line isn't that important, but the first score line just to get us started. For the DSP, I'll just get my ball tool. Score at 7/8 of an inch and 1.5. Here's what I found. And do that twice. So 7/8 of an inch and 1.5. For the copper clay, every 1/2 inch. So 1/2 inch, 1, 1.5, 2, and then 2.5. So you have 5 score lines on there. Hopefully you can see. And then that one is for later. So let's do the base. So I did do a full wrap with just cardstock, and I wanted to decorate it with the DSP. It's just easier to do the base and do 2 panels, or the front cover and the back cover as the DSP. So with this one, we are just going to, how did I do it? That way? Yes. So in the middle, fold in half. Like so. And then, so that's mountain, valley, and then valley. I'm just gonna burnish my folds. And then do the same for the other side. So I'll just turn it over, valley, and then valley. So the only mountain fold is in the center. There we go. So that's the base. I'm gonna add glue to just the sides, just to keep that secure and wait for that to dry. I'll put my thing there. Whilst that's drying, I'm gonna show you how you can make flowers with 5 of these zero die cuts. So you have the inner and the outer die cut. So we're just gonna line that up together. So you can either do it in, where's my thing? You can't see. I was gonna get my Pierce map up so you can see better. So it comes out like that. You can see the curve on top. So you can either add glue to the back and then just place that on the top so you have a curved petal, or do it the other way, add glue to there and you have a pointed petal, or you can either turn that over so you have a point and a curve, or a curve and a point. So different ways to create the petals. What I did was I actually wanted the pointed petals. So you just need to add glue to the base and you're gonna just pick up the offcut or the middle area from the center. So you have your petal. So you can do that 5 times per packaging. And I have done that already. I'll just get them all out. Where are we? Yeah. So you have 5, and I have gone ahead, as I said, this is from the country flowers, and I've kind of like just stacked them up. So you have 2 flowers there, and also you'll need the base. So for this one, I'm just gonna add glue again to the same area, but at the back. I don't know if you can see, just a tiny bit of glue. Place that on the top, on top of the punch circle. If you add glue to the same area, and you're just gonna work your way around that circle, and it works out that the curve can actually go over the previous petal. So just gonna work your way around. And then because it is Tombow, you do have the wiggle room. Ooh, I'll do that under and over. You can just wiggle it around until you're happy with the shape of it. But because it's supposed to be flowers, it doesn't have to be quite precise. Press and hold, press and hold. So you have the backing for support. And then I'm gonna add more glue to add my center flowers. And we're just gonna finish that up with a gem or a rhinestone from the pack. Just the tiniest one, smallest one. It fits perfectly into the die cut. There you go. So I did do one in Pretty in Pink. So this one was with the curve with the pointed inside, and that's the die cut from the birthday celebration as well, and with the party dots. So, but I thought because the DSP pack had different colors, to do the flowers, it's just easier to do it in white. So to shape this flower, I'm just going to curve down the inner petals and then curve up the outer petals. And then, so you can either use the Pierce mat, which I still haven't found. Oh, it's there, it's on the table, bear with. or the dye brush foam pad, and I just use a pen, actually, like a back of a pen, or you can use any tool that you have, and then just press in the middle. So you have your shaped flower. If you want more elaborate flower, you can do 2 of the same without the center, and then just offset it, so you have kind of like a bigger flower with 10 petals, which I quite like as well. So there we go. So that's the flower done. So that one, did it stick? It doesn't matter. Yeah, it's stuck. Excuse me. It's stuck. So that's great. So that's pretty much the base. I'm just gonna add glue to the tab coming up. And then you have 2 score lines on here, remember? So that's gonna be all mountain fold. Yeah, that side. Where the biggest area is, you're just gonna line that up to that score line. And then do the same for the other side. There's no point burnishing those score lines for the DSP. But that's done. And this piece is just gonna be added for support under there. So again, just add glue. And then in the middle, person hold. So now we just need to punch the center. Oh, I should have done that afterwards. So sorry. So before we add that on, I need to punch it. That's why. So this one I kind of like just eyeballed because I was making loads. I did eyeball the center point and then just added a pencil mark on my punch, so I know how far up I need to go, and then just punch that to create the hole. And now we can add our base. Go. And then to finish up, I'm just gonna add our trait. We were gonna make a box for it, but I told Barry probably a wraparound would be better. Oh no, it's mountain and then valley. There we go. It doesn't matter. So it just stays there. It looks like a suitcase in a way, but I will be adding a belly band. So, or you can just add mini glue dot, but I thought to open and close it, a belly band would be better. So I just used that first score line, folded that over, and then I'm just gonna add glue to the ends and then fold that over. You can make sure if it's too tight, I tend to use my nails just to push it to the left towards the edge to just add a bit more space, and then so it's easier to lift up. So that's the back and that's the front, and we're just gonna add our flower right in the center, making sure that the base of the petals isn't going over the base of the actual packaging. And there we have it. And I did print our details onto there, which I'll just add, might as well just add that now. This is my last swap needed, or our general swap. I still need to finish my artisan swap. Oh, where are you? Come on. So it's just got details, our name, and then this QR code of our website at the bottom there. So there we go. Different colors from the timeless plaid. I also my prototype was in wall wheat. So pretty much the same, but a longer piece of cardstock. Ooh, I quite like that. Could stick that down and just anyway. And I did some in Moody Mauve as well. Moody Mauve? Yes, Moody Mauve. So again with the flowers for the center there. But I hope you enjoy the idea. You can easily change whatever the treat is. You can change the measurements as long as you have something to slot in from the packaging of the treat. But I hope you love the idea of creating the flowers as well for your from the birthday celebration zero die cut and use that in your paper crafting. So yes, there we go. So yes, thank you so much for joining me for Funfold Friday, March 14th, 2025. We hope to see you again soon live. Take care and happy crafting. Bye.